everybody, and welcome to my channel. I'm Big John, aka the Amazing Fasting Fat Man, aka the Incredible Shrinking Man, aka Mr. Big Chief Day 120. That's right, today is day 120 of my 120-day fasting. Now, you're going to hear my son in the background because he's having a ball, so don't worry about it. We're going to get through this program. I'd like to take the time to apologize for those of you who were waiting for a video yesterday. That's entirely my fault. I thought the last video I did was day 115, when in reality it was day 114, and I'd like to thank my darling wife for pointing that out to me and allowing me not to shortchange myself nor my super friends. I mean, I would have turned up doing 119 days when it should have been 120. Well, anyway, I know a lot of you guys tuned in to find out if I'm going to go an extra 30 days or if I'm going to transition to the keto OMAD lifestyle. And I have made a decision, and it's coming up after this message from our sponsor. Are you constipated? Do you have a problem going? Not a problem. Get Go Now. And Go Now will get you going from the get-go. You could go in your bathroom. You could go in your kitchen. You could go bloody well anywhere you please. Get Go Now today. But wait! Order Go Now today and you'll get a second bottle for free. Give it to a family member. Give it to a friend. Give it to your boss. And you can tell them where they can go now. All right, folks. I just had to do that because I wanted to broach a topic that you guys keep bringing up in the comment section, and that's pretty much whether or not I go now. In the beginning of my fast, I used to go probably once a week, sometimes 1.5, maybe 2 weeks, but lately it's been a no-go on the Go Now. I have not gone, and I'm approaching 6 weeks. I'm not too worried about it because the king of fasting, Angus Barbieri, didn't go during his 382 day stretch 2 months a pop. So I'm not worried about it at all. It is something that if I have to, I'll bring it up to my doctor. Anyway, you guys want to know if I'm going to fast, okay? The answer to that question is coming up after I thank a couple of YouTubers who gave me shout outs and did YouTube videos about me. OMAD Outlaw, thank you very much. Jetlag Lily, thank you very much. The Keto Saga, thank you very much. And Mariah Victoria, thank you very much. Now, I do want to talk about Mariah Victoria's video because some of the people in the comment section seem to think that, you know, it didn't paint me in a good light, but I have seen the video and it is perfectly fine. I understand where she's coming from. Basically, she did it as a cautionary tale. She fasted for 54 days, and during that time, she felt that she got over her food addiction, and once she came off the fast, it didn't work out that way. The addiction came back. And I understand where she's coming from. In the back of my mind, I worry about that too, because I'm following in Angus's footstep, because Angus went 382 days fasting. He went from 456 pounds to 180 pounds. But the amazing thing about that is when the doctors who supervised his fast followed up 5 years later, Angus only gained 16 pounds. So to me, Angus broke his food addiction. Now, he broke it because of the long fast. Now, I'm not going to go 382 days, but I figure that it's not fasting itself that breaks the habit. It's the length of the fast. I mean, if it was just fasting itself, I could have stopped at 30 and been good. But I'll be honest with you, there's no period within the first 60 days of fasting, or even 90, where I felt I got over my food addiction. Like I told you guys in the last video, I don't know when it happened, but I just know it happened. And even my wife will tell you, like in the beginning, I used to watch a lot of cooking videos on YouTube. Now, they were keto cooking shows, and I would tell her, look, I'm prepping to learn how to transition to a keto OMAD. But she told me, no, that's just a way to satisfy your addiction. You're not eating anymore, so you're visually stimulating yourself with food. And I brushed it off, but I haven't watched those cooking shows, and I don't even know when. It just suddenly stopped, and I'm back to watching CNN. So this is one of the reasons why I feel that I truly have gotten over my food addiction. Now, in the case I didn't, I want to go into a OMAD lifestyle, because I believe the OMAD lifestyle would afford me the chance to never go back into my old habits. Because, for those of you who don't know, OMAD is 1 meal a day. So basically, and when I say 1 meal a day, I'm not talking about like you only having one meal. You're having your breakfast, lunch, and dinner within a 1 to 2 hour sitting. So you're fasting the other 22 to 23 hours. So what I believe is, by doing this, my body is used to being in a fasted state. So if I'm doing a OMAD, then my body just pretty much understand the fasted state, and it's the eating part that's the aberration. So I think if I do it that way, along with a rolling fasting day. When I say rolling fasting day, it means like the fasting day isn't set in stone. Like it's just, randomly. Maybe I do a 24-hour fast on a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a Thursday. But I figure if I do that, it affords me the flexibility. You have to forgive my sweating. We have the heat cranked up because it was a little bit chilly today. So yeah, even though I'm, 355 pounds, I still sweat in the heat. I still carry a little something. But anyway, I figure by doing this, I'll be able to maintain this fasting for life, this OMAD lifestyle for life. And also, I don't plan on being so rigid with it, because that's another way people fail when they do these things, where like, well, I can only eat at 7 to 8 o'clock. I can only eat from 6 to 7. No. If someone comes in from out of town and they want to have brunch, I'll just move my window and have brunch with them. It's that simple. And then the rolling fasting works in my favor in that, like, should me and my wife go out to a party or something like that, and, I have cake and other things like that, then I'm not worried about it, because at some point, I'm going to have that rolling fasting day to make up for it. All right, so, and before I forget, somebody in the comment section mentioned that there's no such thing as food addiction because there isn't any narcotics in food. And you're correct. There isn't any narcotics in food, but it doesn't change the fact that it's an addiction nonetheless. Now, granted, you're not going to find an obese individual in the back of a car trying to earn a Big Mac the hard way. But nonetheless, we still have this need for a stimuli that's obsessive, that's detrimental to our body. So, I don't want to compare addictions, but an addiction is an addiction. So anyway, on to my decision whether or not I'm going to continue the fasting. As you guys know, or maybe some of you don't know, because I usually write in the comment section, me and my wife get together the day before the fast, and we decide whether or not we're going to continue. And this may disappoint some of you guys, but I'm going to continue. That's right, I'm going another 30 days. So tomorrow will be day 121 of my now 150-day water fast. Just when I thought I was out, they dragged me back in. That's right, the fasting will continue. And I know I'm being greedy, but as Gordon Greco said, greed, for lack of a better word, is good. And this is where we at. Okay, folks, we've had a first in Fasting Fat Man history. I forgot to put the phone in airplane mode, so a phone call came in and knocked us right off during taping. As a result, I wasn't able to do the weigh-in, and this is the 120th day. We have to have a weigh-in. So I'm gonna do it, try to splice it together. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I don't want to upload 2 videos, but what choice do I have? Let's see what I weigh on this, the 120th day. All right. 346. I am at 346. 345. Okay, it fluctuates between 46 and 45, so I guess we'll go with 345 and a half. So I'm at 345 and a half on day 120 of my 120th day fast, which has now turned to a 150th day fast. 150th. Which has now turned to a 150 day fast. Folks, this is a journey, and you know what the goal is. I got to get to 195 by December. Please like, subscribe, more importantly, share. All you guys out there who are fasting, I'm with you. Just make sure you get monitored by your doctor. It's very important that you let your doctor in on it. My darling wife talked me into letting my doctor in on it, and it's the best thing I ever did. All right, guys, I'll see you guys next time, and wish me luck trying to splice 2 videos together. I'm a noob. I have no idea what I'm doing. Bye.